I need to lose weight?
No.
Uffie. Sex, dreams, and denim jeans.
Hello, my needle drops. This is a review of the new Uffie LP Sex, Dreams, and Denim Jeans. Uffie is a part-time producer, part-time singer, part-time rapper, and full-time electro queen. And her debut full-length is a compilation of some new ditties, but some old hits that she's had lying around too, like MCs Can Kiss and Pop the Glock. And I was introduced to Uffie the same way a lot of people were, on the album Cross, through the track The Party, where she sort of does a little vocal cameo there throughout the whole track. And it's a great song. Really colorful, kind of funny, playful, talking about getting drunk, hanging out, chilling at the club, being with your friends, and I admit, I thought she put a lot of personality onto that track and just made it a really good time. I dug it. But this debut full-length is a 48-minute long migraine made of overly simplistic beats and really cheap lyrics. We'll get to what the lyrics are a little bit later, but for right now, who let this girl near a microphone? Seriously. I want to lay the blame on somebody, because her flow is awful. It's so freaking clumsy. She couldn't wrap a present. And in terms of singing, she couldn't carry a tune if it was in a bucket, which is why 90% of any and all singing on this LP is auto-tuned. With all the auto-tune that's on this LP, it's like listening to the trials and tribulations of a snooty, party-addicted fembot. The production is one of the few redeeming qualities about it, and it is best when Uffie has nothing to do with it. We do have some beats from Monsieur Oiseau, who is a very respectable electro artist in his own right, even though his last LP really didn't do much for me. And Mirwais and Feeds, hoping I'm pronouncing those correctly, also bring some beats to the party too. And all of Uffie's vocals aside, all the tracks here are pretty fun and bubbly and colorful and just very simple. Music that you can get drunk with thousands of people to inside of a dark, sweaty club. But the lyrics are astonishingly self-absorbed. They make gangster rappers look like altruists. Uffie pretty much only sticks to several different topics. She either raps about herself, people she likes because they like her, people who talk about her, people who love her, people who hate her, or her loving someone. I mean, the complete and utter lack of depth on this album makes listening to Sleigh Bells feel like reading Aristotle. She's like an underground Miley Cyrus who takes fashion tips from the do's and don'ts section in Vice magazine. But should I be getting mad? Should I be getting offended and angry at this album? Should I really be hating on this? Well, I mean, after all, in Uffie's lyrics, she does say herself that she doesn't claim to be an artist, that she's not a lyricist, that she's no singer, but she does say that she's an entertainer. And my question is, if you can't be an artist, or a lyricist, or a singer, how do you propose to entertain anybody? The beats are okay, the lyrics are annoying, and I would just sort of let it go at that. However, there are a couple major rock and roll offenses that are committed on this album. For one, the title track samples the Velvet Underground song Rock and Roll. Though Loaded is not one of my favorite Velvet Underground albums, and Rock and Roll is not one of my favorite Velvet Underground songs, thanks for ruining it. And also, there's a cover on this LP of the Susie and the Banshees song, Hong Kong Garden. Thanks for ruining it. And even the rapper Pharrell stops by for a cameo on the track ADD SUV. And you know, before this album, I was kind of like, yeah, Pharrell. Cool guy. But right now, I'm kind of on the fence with him in regards to this whole piece of garbage right here. So if you're looking for some ironic white girl gangsta posing, some grade F hipster hop, some fun beats that to me are like raisins covered in a candy coating of vocal feces, crappy rhymes, lots of auto-tune, it's basically watered down Kesha. It's about as gimmicky as ICP and more conceited than a pop diva with a six-figure record contract. It's Uffie's Sex, Dreams, and Denim Jeans. I am feeling a very, very light 2 on this. A very light, skinny, malnourished 2. Yeah, 2. And that's only because there are some beats on this LP, like on the song Difficult, that I do enjoy. But the rest of it is just so annoying, so obnoxious, it makes me want to throw up and then eat my throw up and then throw up one more time and then eat my... But, if you've heard this LP, what do you think about it? Do you like it? Or do you hate it? And why? Because you know what they say. Once you've heard Uffie, you've definitely had enoughy for the rest of your life. That was bad. Forever.